Alright. This is Mesmalie. Which I assume is a point and click game. Yeah. Star. Star. Oh, this is gonna be great, I just know it. Phonogram, it's playing music. Move the needle to another song? Yes. Z. Someone must have dropped their Z on the floor. Someone must have dropped their stain on the floor. Empty, nondescript bottles. Of course, there's no telling what was in them. An alarm clock. You can't decipher the time. No, I can't. It's an ordinary tree. Rudy. Hey. Hey you, yeah you. You're the jag-off with the loud music in the open window, yeah? What the heck, man? Do you not realize how loud that thing is? Okay, calm down a sec. Look, I get it. I like music too. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like to groove to loud tunes once in a while? It's just too loud, man. You gotta keep the volume down. Be aware of your surroundings and all that, right? Got a family trying to sleep out here. Right outside your window. Just turn the volume down and we're cool, okay? KK. It's gone. Whoa, I just asked you to turn the music down, not destroy that thing playing it. Like, what the heck? Talk about an overreaction. Oh yeah, you probably used your magic, didn't you? Oh man, it's happening again, huh? You really ought to... Okay. Oh. Oh, my stars! I'm destroying the world. Wake up. What the hell? Newfound magical ability ruining your life? My coven will teach you how to tame it for free. Please call 777-705-70499. That's not a number that even exists. Maybe it's the extension is 9. Well, you're here now. Last chance to turn back. Trees, a small forest of sorts, uncharacteristic to the surrounding fields. You can see a deer walk through a clearing. You are at the right place. A near derelict rundown house in the middle of nowhere. The number matches the address you were given over the telephone. No trespassers, no trespassing. Witches live here. And fortunately, you secured permission to visit over the phone. You think. Home is a long ride from here. Will it have been worth it? Get out. I'm good. You hadn't even approached the house before deciding to leave. Coming out all this way was pointless in the end. You didn't learn to tame your ability today. You approach the front door, no doorbell, you'll just have to knock the old-fashioned way. Charms. For the little that you know, from the little that you know, these must be protective charms. Bing, bing, bing. Who are you? They continue staring at you motionlessly. So you speak up. Salutations. Salutations? What, are you already trying to play the role of a wizened warlock? Admittedly, my own language can be antiquated at times. But opening with salutations? Like, you're some character? Wait a moment. Who are you even? Are you perchance? Wait. No. Let's retrace the steps. Tell me why you're here. So I had a weird dream. An odd reverie of the night. What did you say happened in this dream? got berated by a bird, and then I destroyed my home. Sounds like fun. But then something happened, did it not? What was it? I woke up to a fire. Not quite pleasant then. So it sounds like you triggered your magic while asleep, which made you realize you have little control over this ability. Then I found your number in the newspaper, and I called you on the telephone. Did I pick up? Yes. What did we talk about? My predicament. Your weak control of your magic. I gave you my address, so I came here. Upon which I knocked on your door. So after that... Wait, it seems we caught up. Well, then it does seem you are who I thought you were. Yes, now your voice is familiar. So, you have a magical ability you wish to control, yes? And that is the reason you came all the way to here. I apologize for my weirdness. Some people call the number in the advertisement to be funny. I need to know you're being true before anything happens. So can you demonstrate your magic to me? Prepare to be dazzled. Salutations, prepare to be dazzled. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you don't need to roleplay. We're doing magic today, not magic. Leave the performance for someone else. So what we are working with today then? Run away. That's it? These little flames. Barely enough to light the house on fire. My house on fire. Okay. I would be delighted to teach you. Your magic is pathetic, but I see the potential. Come on inside. I will prepare our first session. They're so nice. Nothing happens. Your embers faintly dance around the charms. So I could... Oh, it's so fast. What the hell? Hum. I said you can come inside. Hello? Oh. You're gone. Should not have called it pathetic. It'll always go like this. Always. You didn't learn to control your magic today. This is so fire. Now we click. Salutations. Barely enough to light my hair on fire. Hello! Oh, do excuse the mess. Things here have been hectic since Thursday, so let me explain how today will go. To train your magic, we will be practicing in multiple sessions. 2 or 3 sessions at most. Hopefully, by the end of the day, you'll be a stronger witch than right now. I mean, hopefully you'll be able to tame your magic at least somewhat. Isn't it exciting to have this magical ability, training it, cultivating its fullest potential? Anywho, I will need some time to prepare for our first session. You may wander around the house for a bit and toy with your magic along the way. Come meet me in the kitchen when you are ready to begin the session. Wait, you haven't even told me your name yet. Oh, right. I haven't given you a proper introduction to the coven yet. Well, first, there's me, Mesmer. I'm Mesmer. Mesmer. Then, there are my fellow coveners. Murphy, the creature who specializes in botanical and zoological magics. And Melody, who specializes in brewery magic and other chemical studies, so our name must then follow an M. I wish they could be here to greet you, but they are practicing at the moment. You see, they are very dedicated to their craft. I am too, but I had to make time for our sessions today. But do not fret, I am sure you will meet my coveners over the course of the day. Anywho, back to my preparations for the first session. Remember to meet me in the kitchen once you are ready. Well, my name is... Oh, it's fine, I don't need to know that. Let's maintain a strict student-teacher relation. For today, at least. Back to prep. See you in a bit. Well, Study, hallway, backyard door. Oh, that is annoying. My fellow Coveners must have moved the couch again. I prefer having it in the middle of the room. That is the optimal landing positioning from all doors. It's true. No, I do apologize if the flies have spoiled the atmosphere. I've trained all sorts of remedies to rid them if they linger. This is funny animating. Say, would you call yourself a friend to the animals? Yes. Good to know. In that case, consider the flies your friends. Tell them to go somewhere else. Please. Nothing happens. The flies swerve around the sparks, completely unbothered. Nothing happens, but being this close to the sofa, you notice a stench. One of the few decorations that predate our coven. I don't feel much for what the symbol represents. My cohabitants, on the other hand, insisted on it staying. So if I were to throw it out, that would go against Codex. In other words, I would be the asshole roommate. Besides, why perturb the ghost of the house's old character? Nothing happens. The decoration remains in place. Tick-tock, tick-tick-tock, tick. That is time we could be using to practice, eh? No, I joke. Do take time to look around. Come meet me in the kitchen, I said, not upstairs. Not that you can go upstairs anyways, my books are in the way. Rickety-looking stairs with stacks of books spread over each step. The books make it far too dangerous to go upstairs without tripping. Oops, and go back. Nothing happens. The books pose a greater threat than your weak pyrokinesis. The door in the back is locked. Plants and roots seem to crack through it, leaking into the main room. Cages hang from the ceiling. We used to keep many animals. They usually didn't stick around for long. Oh, they didn't die. We just didn't lock the cages. Oh, I gets it. Nothing happens. The flames dance around the bars of the... Okay. Damn, more awesome piano, actually. The crystal ball begins to glow as you approach. Consult the orb. Perhaps if you ask it a question, it might give you a fate. The ball glows brighter. Lottery numbers tomorrow. Fortune granted. Please elaborate. For which lottery? Seems like that was all I had in it. Oh, that crystal only had charge for one final question. Hopefully you made it count. Wait, don't tell me. It's your secret to keep. No. Nothing happens. The embers dance around the glassy surface of the ball. Shit. I've wasted my singular wish. Oh. Little guy in cage. Oh, hey, that is our pet. Well, more Murphy's pet. I don't have any particular feelings toward it. I just replenish its food and water every few nights. Remarkable how it needs so little to eat and drink. You do not have to fear or worry about it, though. It won't be a bother to you if you're not one to it. Are you really a witch? Yes. My coven studies are thorough. We know our stuff. Admittedly, I may not be as entrenched in the practice as my coveners are, but I am at a point where I can teach lesser individuals the arts. Your ability is something I have not personally dabbled in, but I know the theory of it, and that is enough. To circle back, in essence, yes, of course. Yes? I don't think Vesper's actually a witch. So you're eager to know more about our sessions today. Tell me, whether under another coven or on your own, have you ever had any formal magical practice sessions? You have not. That is good. That means will be your first exposure. The sessions won't be anything out of the ordinary, just routine stuff to strengthen your ability. And, of course, to tame it. Hopefully, by the end of today, you'll have learned to tame your ability. Kitchen. The kitchen is in the other wing of the house. Through the hall, past the mirror and the door. Don't stumble over anything. I'll need some time to prepare our first session, so take your time to look around a bit. Oh, are you lost? Press space to reveal paths to go, objects to ponder. The classic jumped for no reason. I love it. Papers are taped over the mirror surface. Your reflection is obscured. Nothing happens. Your flames can hardly penetrate the layers of paper taped to the surface. The fields outside the house stretch into the horizon. A line of telephone poles vanishes out of view. Wow. Are we in the Lost Forest? A soul light bulb dangles from the ceiling. It's on, but glowing faintly. Nothing happens. The door is locked. Weeds and flowers seem to be growing through the crackles. The door is locked. There is nothing remarkable about this one. The door is locked. A fluid seeps through the cracks and glimmers. Guess whose room is the one that is not a witch, technically, secretly? Hi. A table surrounded by 3 chairs. Okay. So, have you seen enough of the house? Yeah, let's get started. Superb. First session. Oh. You have a little problem. Your magic is powerful, but you cannot control it. Or the control you have over it is very limited. And you conjure pathetic little flames. Your magic, it has potential. Oh, but where to start? I will assume you know nothing whatsoever about magical theory. We can start with a bit of the theory, or dive right into strengthening your ability. The theory is not strictly required, but maybe I can tell you something. Where would you like to start? Let's talk theory. Wait, you really want to get into it? I would be delighted to tell you what I know. There's so much to talk about. What to start with? I suppose magic. The manifestation of your will onto the real world can happen by means of, I'm not quite sure if this is the right format. Maybe to be more beneficial to you, to the other way around. I lead you on with some questions, and then you tell me what you know. So, to begin with, what is magic? Manifestation of will onto the real world. Yes, precisely. Though, there are other definitions some might agree on. But in general, our magic is the manifestation of our wills onto the real world. Our desires bringing about change in esoteric ways. On to the next point. Of course, not everyone's magic is the same. Like most sciences, witches tend to practice in different fields. Based on what you've performed thus far, your own ability seems to be a form of pyrokinesis. Yup, exactly. Your current pyrokinesis is also a subform of telekinesis, that's true. The ability to cause raw physical changes with your mind alone. Of course, in its current pathetic state, it cannot do much of that. But who knows, once your sessions today are complete. So everyone is a little different. You have your pyro-telekinetic magic, my coveners. Murphy trains in zoological magic, Melody trains in brewery, and I also practice magic. But then, of course, there are the poor folk who just can't. Those who go on their whole lives not realizing what they're capable of. The immense power they could possess if they were to practice it seriously. Or even those who try as they might just can't do anything with it. Why is it so? Why is it that seemingly only few individuals practice magic? I don't know, man. Well, to be honest, that might as well be the right answer. As in all of the theory, research isn't sure why that's the case. But if I may tell you something, I believe magical ability is innate to all of us. Some just have not tried hard enough to unlock it. They don't put the practice in to see their true potential. Oh, how so sad. Well, as much as I would love to continue talking, I do find that our sessions take precedence today. So, thank you for the opportunity. Let's move on to the practical. In our first session, we will simply amplify your ability. Let me show you the setup we will use. Being your ability, it seems to be a form of pyrokinesis, which in magical theory is closely related to telekinesis. So, the goal of this session will be to use your mind to shatter these 3 vials. Hold on a minute. I've learned a great love for life. Let's get through this fucking demo. The goal of this session will be to use your mind to shatter these 3 vials. First, try using your current ability on these vials. Oh dear, quite the pathetic spell, perhaps. Perhaps you are not concentrating enough. With enough concentration, your witch should shatter these with ease. But that might be counterproductive to our session. You see, our goal today is to strengthen your own magic. If I were to demonstrate, you would just copy my technique, and then I'm here for you to teach me. Just quite difficult. Just close your eyes, but keep them opened on the vials. Got it? You won't like what happens if you don't do as I say. Now, with your attention solely on the vials, hold your focus on at least one of them, and do not let go until it shatters. This is pointless. So it seems like your magic is utterly useless in a wakeful state. What do we do now? Maybe your magic is so useless in wakefulness, we need to induce a dreaming state. After all, you set your own home ablaze while asleep, no? Well, I've prepared something to do this. This should supplement your ability with the power it currently lacks. One of Melody's own remedies. Take it, if you will. There's a strange fluid in the vial she's holding to your face. Do you drink from it? Yes. Well, are you feeling something yet? Horribly. That is not an answer. If you don't feel anything, you just have to wait a moment. Let the concoction do its own magic. Are you feeling anything yet? She talks. What's even happening? Why is your magic? Guess you mean. She talks so weird. What the hell? Oh wow. What was kinda scary? That was a kinda. What was kinda. What the hell? Looks like. I don't know. Are you awake now? That was beautiful. The way you zoned out and shattered the vials one by one. Tell me what you saw in your dream state. Strange figure in one of the vials. A figure in the last vial you shattered? That is strange. I didn't see anything. It must be some sort of side effect of the concoction. And with that, I suppose we can end the first session here. Yay! Oh, wait a moment. Before we officially end the first session, maybe we ought to test your magic in a more awakened state. Those 3 vials you shattered, your dream state unlocked this stronger magic, but we need to see if it carries over to the waking world. For this I have made extra preparations. Clap clap. This is what took so long to prepare. A complicated system of rope and pulleys. Put that aside, as in I can gloat about it another time. For the final part of our first session, we will be taking your newly augmented ability and test it rhythmically. According to books on telekinesis, most practitioners practice in rhythm. It's supposed to help, especially when starting out. The exact reasoning escaped me. But that is why you will do it now. The books say it helps. Let's try it. First, ready your magic, and then... Oh my god, ready your magic again, and what the hell? I'm sorry. Wow. Did you feel that? Did you feel those vibrations as you emitted your magic? How it made its way to the glass and promptly shattered it? The rush of air repelled from my face. That was truly incredible. I think we're ready to complete the session. Do what you just did. Ready your magic, and then apply it to the rhythm. What? Oh. That was almost perfect. Some vials were a little off. But you still demonstrated your magic extraordinarily well. That's because I suck. Yeah, well, with just a little more training today, I think your ability could blossom into something very special. And with that, we may conclude the first session. Wee. So that was the first session. You now have a strengthened grasp on your own magical ability. Now, for the next session, I will have you make preparations again. Our second session will be taking place outside, behind the house. To get there, just use the other door in the main hall. Similar to last time, feel free to experiment with your magic in the meantime. Do whatever you need to try it out. Best to before the effect of the concoction wears off. So, see you outside soon. On the upside, the table is no longer covered in glass shards. Recipes for different brews are attached to the fridge door. They're all written in a hurried handwriting. These cabinets hold many jars, each with 2 sets of labels. The one set reads, "The eyes of newt, toes of frog, lizard's legs." The second set of labels in hurried handwriting reads, "Mustard seed, buttercup, ivy." Wow. Darkened clouds begin to encroach from the horizon. Well, now you can't see yourself at all. Stop that. These rooms are off limits to your experimentation. These are my coveners' rooms where they are currently practicing. Do not disturb them. Please come outside when you're done experimenting in here. You'll meet them later in the day, so there's no rush. And no need to force yourself in. Ah, nice room. A mural spans over the wall. It looks like Mesmer. Some details are missing, such as the mouth and the eyebrows. The eyes stare at no particular spot on the opposing wall. You look closer and notice some of the lines look wet, as though just painted. A bowl of dark white paint sits on the floor. The window appears a little dirty. The sunlight passes through thin layers of dirt on the in and out. The sunlight beams in, completely unobstructed. Yes, of course. You look closer and notice some of the lines look wet. Yep. What were you doing in here? And what happened to my window? This is my bedroom. The door was locked, but at least nobody was inside to be disturbed. So who did this harm, really? Just part of your experimentation, were we not? What about the mural? Just an art project. No, I lied, it's nothing. No, I lied again, it was part of a ritual. And that is the truth, but it's irrelevant for today. Just something my coven practiced on Thursday. Let's go outside and resume our sessions, okay? Well, once you're done experimenting, that is. I'll go and resume preparations now. I'm happy. The feathers of the stuffing have revealed themselves. It has become arguably less comfortable to sit on. The flies are gone. Whatever the decoration may have stood for before, it is now in pieces. I'm going to destroy everything in this house. As the clock face lacks any hands, you can't tell the time. The clock continues to tick despite being in pieces. The clock continues to tick. I don't feel better. It's an uphill battle. You think you begin to see the wall behind the remaining piles of cages. Wow, I did it. I wish I didn't miss half the text. Spamming. No! Your cruelty leaves nothing in place. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Seemingly satisfied with your magical ability, you stepped over the pieces of things you blew apart and took your leave. You must be proud of your handiwork. Who needs training sessions with a power like this? But the concoction wore off not too long after. All that ruined for nothing. I will not destroy the house this time. In fact, I quite like this house. Sorry for breaking in. Worry not. I've done my fair share of such as well. If anything, I am happy that you are so eager to experiment. Just don't disturb the other two's rooms as you have mine, okay? They are practicing their magic right now, much like we are practicing yours. Any disturbance would set them back by a lot. Speaking of setting back, come out to the back side once you are done experimenting inside. I'm rather excited for the session. Leaving through the door will end the demo. Head outside? Yeah, okay. Mesmalie. Writing, programming, music, and art, all done by Rain Guy, or whatever. Mesmer character art relief. Wow. Hey. So you're still here? Why? There's still so much to prepare for our next sessions. Oh, I know, I'm really eager to do them too. So, I assume you want to spend a bit more time together before we depart? Yes. Okay. Then let's... Okay, that was probably enough time. After all, I do have to prepare for the next sessions. Don't look so sad. It will not take that long, I hope. Though, if you're looking for more to do in the meantime, maybe you can take a closer look around the house. It's the most entertainment I could come up with between our sessions. Oh, don't worry about the rummaging through our things. I'm sure there's still plenty for you to see. Anywho, I'll get back to you. See you soon. Continue. Oh, that's enough for me for now. That was fairly awesome. Fairly, very awesome. Awesome. Next.